Africa is one of the most beautiful naturally decorated continents of the world. It is the second largest continent, with about 1.2 billion people, 17% of the global population, and a landmass of around 30 million square kilometers. It also has a rich culture, with 3,000 distinct ethnic groups and 2,000 different languages spoken. The continent of Africa is flourishing and improving in every aspect, and the world has been gradually turning its attention to the continent in recent years. As a result, many individuals have been researching African nations on the internet and asking about which ones are best to live in, work in, or visit. Because of some of the most recent tragic occurrences on the continent, many people are concerned about living in, working in, or visiting Africa. This has prompted us to making this video. So in this video, we are going to explore the top 10 best countries to live and work in Africa. But before we do that, do not forget to subscribe to our channel Watch Time. Despite the poor opinions or beliefs about Africa, certain countries on the continent will provide you with more than you anticipated. Here is the list of 10 best countries to live and work in Africa. Number 10. Botswana. Botswana is in the heart of southern Africa. Botswana was one of the poorest nations of the world when it achieved independence in 1966, but it quickly developed into a development success story. The opportunity to explore some of the most beautiful animals and most picturesque settings southern Africa, as well as meet some of its nicest people, comes with moving here. In Botswana, as in other countries in the region, many individuals may encounter a few difficulties and snags along the road. Once they have gotten used to it, however, life here is certain to be pleasant. Furthermore, due on low living costs and sufficient healthcare systems in major cities throughout the country. Number 9. Namibia. Namibia is a nation located in southern Africa. The name comes from Namib Desert along the Atlantic Ocean coast, which runs through it. Namibia has a population of 2.5 million people and occupies 825,419 square kilometers of territory. In Namibia, there are animals such as cheetahs that attract visitors. Christuskirch in Windhoek, constructed in 1907 during the German colonial era, is one of the many historic buildings that can be found throughout the country. Game includes rhinos and giraffes roam free in Salt Pan of the Northern Etosha National Park of Namibia. Namibia is the safest country in southern Africa for visitors, tourists, and expatriates seeking to settle down and base in Namibia. It is also a place where you can make money since there are still many infrastructures lacking in the nation, as well as foreign investors are welcome. Number 8. Mauritius. Mauritius is widely recognized as one of the most beautiful countries in Africa. People come here in droves to have a good time, work, reside, or retire permanently, since it is inexpensive, secure, and offers one of the best healthcare systems on the continent. Furthermore, with an enormous number of visas and residency options available for all phases of life, the government encourages people to move to Mauritius. Students, parents, professionals, investors, and retirees are all eligible. Most importantly, being accepted by a recognized university will ensure your studies are more easily accessible to other countries around the world. This means that if you want to return home to visit family, friends, and business contacts, it would not be difficult for you. Furthermore, foreign nationals may invest in real estate in Mauritius without difficulties. In general, a two-bedroom property in Mauritius might be purchased for approximately $200,000. Number 7. Tanzania. Tanzania is a beautiful country with stunning sceneries and waterfalls, as well as large wildlife preserves. Tanzania is located in Central Africa and has a land area of 945,087 square kilometers with a population of about 58 million people. When you visit Tanzania, do not miss to visit the plains of Serengeti National Park, a safari mecca populated by elephant, lion, leopard, buffalo, and rhinoceros, the Kilimanjaro National Park that is home to highest mountain, the Arabic influences, the tropical islands of Zanzibar and Mafia, as well as the marine park that is home to whale sharks and coral reefs. All these will give you thrills when you visit. Tanzania is safe and free from any form of violence, meaning you can live, work, or visit this country when you want to. Most of the people who come to Tanzania settle in its beaches or Zanzibar Islands, located off the coast, since investors on this island are rewarded with a variety of investor incentives and can obtain residency without being a citizen. Tanzania has become a popular location for nomads and even retirees since its low cost of living, investment prospects, tax benefits, and beautiful beaches make it an appealing option. However, keep in mind that mainland Tanzania might be somewhat chaotic due to serious social problems including poverty and inequality. Digital nomads and retirees who are daring and open-minded will discover that Tanzania has a plethora of new experiences to offer them. Number 6. Tunisia. Tunisia is in northern Africa and borders Egypt and Morocco. Tunis, its capital, has a population of about 1 million people. Tunisia covers 16,000 square kilometers and has a population of about 11.6 million people. If you are visiting Tunisia for the first time, make sure to see Hammamet, South Dous, a town located on the edge of the Sahara where tourists can ride camels, El Jan, one of the best preserved Roman amphitheaters, and Carthage of the world, which is famous worldwide as the city destroyed by Romans. It boasts lovely beaches, pleasant landscapes, fabulous archaeological sites, and several golf courses. It has modern residential neighborhoods with luxury housing at affordable costs, well below those of European cities. It is not advised to go too close to the Libyan border while on vacation in Tunisia, given that there is still conflict in that area. Depending on where you reside in Tunisia and how active you want to be, it can be lively, enjoyable, and flexible. The average cost of living for a single individual in the country is roughly around $700. Additionally, it is considered a safe country and Tunisian culture is considerably more progressive than its counterparts. Plus, it hosts a large number of international communities from France, Italy, and Spain, among other countries. Number 5. Ghana. The West African nation of Ghana is ranked 5th on our list. Accra, its capital, is a colorful and lovely city. The country is made up of 10 regions with a total landmass of 238,535 square kilometers. Ghana has a strong and fast-growing economy that is steadily climbing the ranks in Africa. Thanks to welcoming policies that appeal to foreign investors and individuals who want to settle down in the nation, there are more than 100 different ethnic groups in Ghana, but its 6 major ethnic groups include Akan, Yu, Gaadang, Moldaibani, Kwan, and Gurma. Ensure you visit Cape Coast Castle, St. George Castle, formerly Fort Jesus, Accra, Kakum National Park, Mole National Park, also known as Tarkwa NFD, and Cochrabite on your trip to Ghana if you want to see attractions that attract tourists and visitors. While neighboring and nearby countries experience political upheaval, it remains relatively tranquil. With an improving economy and democratic political system, it offers lovely weather, as well as growing towns. The luxury of security personnel as an additional safeguard is available to foreign residents who live in compounds. The official language is English, and it is spoken in business meetings. For many English-speaking expats, this reduces culture shock and language difficulties. Overall, it may be a good option for people relocating to Africa. Number 4. Kenya. Kenya is located in Eastern Africa and is one of the top travel destinations of the world. It has a population of approximately 49.7 million people, and its land area is 582,644 square kilometers. The largest ethnic group in Kenya are the Bantu tribes, which include the Kikuyu, Luhya, and Kamba. Kenya offers amazing tourist attractions that attract visitors and tourists who visit Shaba and Buffalo Springs National Reserves, game safari on the Masai Mara, Amboseli National Park, Savo East National Park, and Savo West National Park, among other things. Kenya has beautiful beaches, a tremendous metropolis, and amazing wildlife in a country with an illustrious multicultural history and indigenous influences. It offers many activities to do, as well as landmarks to visit, which is no surprise given the constant growth and success of the expat community. In fact, Kenya has provided more for citizens than it ever had before in the previous 5 years. It is no surprise that Kenya is known as the center of financial, communication, and transportation services in East Africa. It has a market-based economy with some state-owned enterprises and operates under rules set by the World Trade Organization. It is a lovely country with excellent IT infrastructure and appealing cosmopolitan areas in addition to good infrastructure, as well as beautiful yet affordable housing options. Additionally, the culture of the nation is warm and there is a plethora of activities for visitors to participate in. On the other hand, certain regions of the nation have a high crime rate. Number 3. Egypt. Egypt is recognized for its long history and as the birthplace of first civilization of Africa. It is situated in northern Africa, with Cairo as its capital and largest city. Egypt has a vibrant culture that dates back to the reign of pharaohs. The presence of pyramids and ancient Egyptian relics, as well as other cultural riches, has made Egypt a popular tourist destination, especially because of its advantageous location. This makes it an ideal place to visit for work or pleasure. Egypt is an incredible country with a rich history and some of the most iconic landmarks. Popular monuments like the Pyramids of Giza, the Egyptian Museum, and the Valley of the Kings are the best places to visit in Egypt. When you live in a country, although the cost of living for locals is rising, foreign nationals can still live very comfortably. Foreign currencies are hugely favored in Egypt because of the favorable foreign exchanges. Housing, food, transportation, clothing, personal care is all within reach and affordable. Its economy is one of the most vibrant in Africa and one of the wealthiest nations on the continent. Working in Egypt is a safe and lucrative option, as the laws are encouraging to people who wish to reside and work there. However, there are several obvious drawbacks, such as political upheaval, horrible traffic, and having to dress modestly in certain regions of the country. Nonetheless, despite all of the negative aspects, the magnificent ancient world sites and bright seaside resorts may be enough to persuade some people to stay here in the end. It is entirely a matter of personal choice. Number 2, Morocco. The second best country in Africa. According to our list of top 10 best nations on the continent is Morocco, which is located in northern Africa. The monarchy system of government is maintained by the Kingdom of Morocco, with King Mohammed VI serving as head of state. It covers 446,550 square kilometers and has a population of 36 million people. It is a land of contrasts and cultural variety, with contemporary facilities while yet preserving authenticity and customs. Its environment includes sand dunes, beaches, and mountain ranges with beautiful vistas and warm weather. Moroccans are also tolerant of others since they are interested in meeting new individuals. You may work in Morocco since the country has a favorable policy that attracts foreign investors to start and reside there. Furthermore, the majority of formerly state-owned businesses have been privatized. Those who wish to spend time in Moroccan should not miss Hassan II Mosque in Casablanca, Marrakech, Medina, and so on. The weather is extremely hot because it is situated near the equator. The cost of living in Morocco is fairly cheap, and property values are incredibly cheap, which is why the majority of people who live in Morocco choose to buy a home rather than rent. On the other hand, some corruption exists in the nation, and the healthcare system compares poorly to those of Western and Northern nations. Number 1, South Africa. South Africa is the first on our list. This nation is located in southern Africa, which has a unique blend of beauty, enjoyment, and economic progress. It covers 1.22 million square kilometers of land and houses around 57.7 million people from various cultures, origins, languages, and religions. When it comes to tourism and leisure activities, it is one of the most popular countries in Africa. South Africa is home to some of the most beautiful city beaches, towering mountain ranges, lush forests, and the desert skies of the world. South Africa is the second largest economy in Africa. This makes it an enticing destination to work and invest, with a welcoming approach to attract foreign investors. Its xenophobic issue has decreased significantly as a result of countermeasures taken to address it. However, there are a few issues with living in South Africa. For example, it has the highest crime rates on the continent, not just minor offenses, but also violent crimes. Furthermore, in certain regions of the nation, South Africa experiences frequent power outages, also known as load shedding. In addition, there is a scarcity of dependable public services. More than half of the adult population lives in poverty. But despite the drawbacks, living in South Africa has certain benefits. For instance, if you earn money in another currency and live here may be less expensive for you than the locals. Many digital nomads consider the benefits to outweigh the disadvantages, and they stay in South Africa long-term due to these advantages. Well, this is the end of video. Do not forget to click the subscribe button and press the bell icon if you liked the video. Thank you for watching the video.